Hey folks, it's Time Traveling Trevor here, and today I'm at Keele Subway Station, and I'll be showing you its past and present. Keele Station opened as a part of the Bloor-Danforth Subway Line in 1966. For the first 2 years, it was the western terminus of the Bloor Line. The 89 Weston-Trolley coaches had previously used the loop at Keele and Annette, but the route was extended to the newly opened Keele Station. The 41 Keele bus didn't even use Keele Station until 1994. The first subways to use the Bloor-Danforth Line were the H-Series trains, which were built in 1965 by Hawker Siddeley in Thunder Bay. The line is now serviced by the T1 model of subway trains. During the first 6 months of service on the Bloor-Danforth Line, the old red subways used Lower Bay Station to connect the Young Line to the Bloor-Danforth Line. Lower Bay was then closed off from the public and has spent the last 54 years being used for movie shoots and equipment tests. When the Bloor-Danforth subway line opened in 1966, it replaced the streetcars from Keele to Woodbine. Both Keele and Woodbine stations were built with temporary streetcar loops while the rest of the subway line was being built. Keele Station streetcar loop was located on the east side of Indian Grove and was accessed by the station's east exit. Vilnius Manor and Tim Hortons now stand where the loop once was. The streetcars would take passengers from Keele Station to the loop and transit terminal at Jane and Bloor. When the subway was extended west to Islington Station in 1968, the streetcar loops were removed from Keele Station and at Bloor and Jane Street. So the streetcars would have exited the loop right here onto Indian Grove. You could have caught a ride on one of these PCC Red Rocket streetcars that would have left this loop and headed over to Jane Loop. Or, if you got off in the west end of Keele Subway Station, you could have caught a ride on the 89 Weston-Trolley Coach. The old doors to the streetcar loop are still located in the east exit. They now face the brick wall of Vilnius Manor. When Keele Station opened, it contained a speed ramp travelator. The ramp was sealed off in 1968 and hasn't been used since. It is now hidden behind a false wall on the eastbound subway platform. If you look along the wall, you can see an indent where the ramp is hidden. Thanks for watching today's episode of Ontario Past and Present. I'm your host, Trevor, the time-traveling historian. I've been touring the province through time and space, creating past and present comparisons. Not enough people know local history, which is why I'm helping you discover the forgotten stories of your neighborhood. The vintage film footage in today's episode came from the GPS video DVD, The Bloor-Danforth Line from Streetcars to Subways, produced by the late Ray Neilson. I recorded the matching 2019 shots, while local videographer Peter Muscat recorded the shots of me on location. As you probably noticed now, I'm a huge fan of public transit and its history. I've been volunteering for the HALTON County Radio Railway, which is a streetcar museum on Guelph Line. I'm also a TDSB educational partner, and I've already visited several schools teaching transit history to little kids. I've also given presentations at nursing homes and retirement homes, museums, historical societies, and breweries. If you'd like to book me for a presentation, contact me for more information. I can cater the history presentation to a specific theme or location. Public transit is extremely good for the environment, which is why we all need to ride it more so we can save the planet. And stay tuned to Ontario Past and Present on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube for more historical comparisons by Time Traveling Trevor. Thank you.